Everybody, welcome in to this week's JB's College Hockey Show. We love having you here. JB, tell them how much we love having you here.
We love you guys.
JB, you should give better picks. Just kidding. How did you do last week?
7-3.
7-3? I thought you went 8-2.
7-3.
7-3. Okay, you know what? I said I'd go 10-0. I lied. Ryan lied. He lies all the time.
Hey, I did better than you last week.
Wait, okay, let's just, you know what? We're tuning in. Week 6. Week 6 is already here. It's been flying by. I'm still above 500. I think. Quazel, are you above 500?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We're all above 500. This is the best gambling show, percentages, anywhere in the sports world. We are number one, so let's get into this week's picks. JB, what are we starting with?
We are starting off with North Dakota going up against Omaha.
Okay, I like it. Do we want some stats, boys? I do have some stats.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's hear the stats.
Okay, wait. Okay, wrong stats. It's kind of been a back and forth series, I'm not going to lie. There hasn't been a whole lot of sweeps around the board.
No.
There only, out of the last 7 series, only one has been a sweep. Otherwise, it's been splits. Omaha, North Dakota. Omaha, North Dakota. Omaha, North Dakota. This is at Baxter Arena down in Nebraska. JB, what do you have here?
You know, I love the Sioux, or the Fighting Hawks, in this matchup. I don't think Omaha has it in them, at least for Friday night. So I'm taking North Dakota -1.5, and the over/under was set at 6.5, and I think both of them scoring 7 goals or more, it just seems out of reach. So I'm taking the under 6.5.
Ooh, I'm going the opposite of you there. DeRitter, he hasn't been anything special that I've seen out of him. He let up 3 against ASU. North Dakota just came off a tough loss out in Vegas, didn't they, Quaze?
Yep.
They lost the, what's it called?
The Hall of Fame game.
The Hall of Fame game. They lost last year, or this year. They lost last year against Penn State in Nashville.
They just suck.
They suck. But you know what? So I'm taking the over just because I don't think goaltending has been great for either of these teams this year. I'm also taking UND money line. I think they rebound great. They looked sad. They almost cried on the ice. Maybe they did. They might have cried after losing another Hall of Fame game.
Mm-hmm.
I think they come back hard, strong, and can take game 1 at least because these are Friday's picks. Remind that.
Yep. North Dakota is going to take their trains all the way down to Nebraska. I'm sticking with JB here. I'm going under 6.5, and I'm also going with the North Dakota money line. I think they're going to be able to get the job done. Omaha sucks, and North Dakota also sucks, but they got this one.
Okay, that's a good first game down. Next, let's head to Michigan. Let's head to East Lansing, where Wisconsin is going this weekend. Wisconsin coming off a tough home series against Penn State. Michigan, what do you guys think about these guys this year?
They both suck.
Okay,
I agree.
It's Big Ten. Ryan, let's start with you down there, Quaze. What do you think?
Wisconsin.
Wait, you want a stat? You want one stat?
Yeah, I do.
In the last 9 games, right, the home team has won 7 of those 9.
Ooh.
So it's been a big home series. I don't know. This one's in Michigan. Quaze, take it away.
Okay, boys, we all know this. Wisconsin is absolute poverty. The only team they were able to beat this year was Duluth. So this one I'm going to go over 5 goals, and I'm taking Michigan at -1.5. Fuck the Badgers.
Okay, JB.
Interesting take there. I think this game might be close, so I'm taking Wisconsin +1.5, but the over/under is set at 5, so I'm taking that over 5 for this game.
Yeah. Wisconsin has gotten lucky this year up in Duluth. That's the only games they've won. They came back home. Oh, we're on a hot streak. No, you guys absolutely suck. You lost to Penn State. East Lansing is going to be absolutely on fire after the cars. The Wisconsin people are going to be riding and flipping over because they suck. They suck. MSU money line and the under 5 because nobody's scoring in this game. They're going to be playing out in center ice, not even be able to hit a puck. Okay.
Interesting.
Under 5 and the MSU money line. That's it. It's that simple. Ryan, what game are we moving on to next?
All right, boys. This one, we have Duluth heading to Colorado College. JB, what do you have for us?
I'm feeling very confident in Duluth this week. Colorado College, nothing special. The bottom of the barrel team. So I'm taking Duluth -1.5, and the over/under for this game is set at 5.5. And I think Duluth will probably score 4 or 5.
Oh.
So I'm taking the over for this game.
Okay, interesting. Now, I will say, yeah, you're right. UMD has dominated this series. They've only lost 5 out of the last 27 matchups.
That was back when Duluth was good, though.
Yeah, this was only within the last, 10 years. I don't know. Because, I was looking at some stats. Back in the day, in the 70s, Colorado College was actually pretty good. But they suck now. They're absolute dog water. And you know what? UMD, the only thing I'm kind of concerned. They've only been able to beat ASU and Cornell this year. Getting swept by Wisconsin, who we just talked about, and getting swept by MSU, MSU Mankato. They're a good team. You can't really talk shit. So, I don't know. I really don't know about Duluth. I think they could lose. Straight up, I think they could.
Yeah,
they don't look very good.
They easily
but
could.
I'm still taking UMD money line. I'm not taking -1.5. I'm too scared to do that. I'm really too scared. I don't want to. It's not a good bet for me to take this, but I'm doing it anyway. And I'm also taking the under 5.5. I'm not worried. Colorado College is not going to score. UMD can't score. It's going to be 3-1 UMD probably Friday night. And this is the week we find out really how bad they are, starting in some NCHC conference play.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a tough one for Duluth heading to Colorado College. But I think they're going to get the job done. Duluth money line and over 5.5. I think, what's his name up there? Wyatt Kaiser. I think he's going to get about a hat trick. I think that might happen.
JV, you ever gotten a hat trick?
I have not. I have.
He did.
Oh.
I have.
Oh.
Who was the goalie?
Mason.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, wow.
Shitty Mason.
So he needed some Pedialyte.
Mhm.
Take a sip of that.
Sponsored.
Go.
50
Nice.
shield.
Okay, Quays, our last game here. Dame at Minnesota. What are you thinking here? What do we like? We saw Minnesota kind of struggle last week against your Ohio State Buckeyes, and you kind of picked that right. What went wrong for Minnesota last week?
I don't really know what happened. I didn't watch it, but all I know is my Ohio State team beasted it up. Close. Obviously didn't get the job done. Ohio State was able to get it done game one. This one, I think it's going to go similar to that one. I'm going Dame.
Whoa!
Dame plus 1.5, and I'm also going over 6 goals.
Woo! Okay. You know what? This is at Minnesota. Minnesota -1.5 right now is at plus 125. I think that's a steal. Right now for at home. Gophie's going to be in their own little Gophie holes. They're going to have goal for running around the stadium on skates. It's going to be diabolical. Criminal if you're Notre Dame. So I'm taking Minnesota -1.5. I mean, I don't know. I think it's, like I said, I think it's a steal. I'm basically robbing the bank. Close at Minnesota hasn't played that great this year. Okay, let's just say it how it is. Bishop over in Notre Dame hasn't played that great this year. I think the over 6 will play for that reason. Neither of the goalies looking great. Offenses rolling for both teams. I think the over 6 is going to hit. JB, take it away.
I'm feeling confident in Minnesota this week. Ohio State just got lucky taking the first game.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So I'm taking Minnesota -1.5. And the over-under set for this game was 6. And I didn't really like either of them. I'm feeling very confident in Minnesota, so I'm also taking Minnesota money line.
Minnesota money line. What? Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? Do you know what the line's at right there for that?
I did not see what the money line was.
What did you just say? All right, you guys, we only did 4 games this week. Kind of a low slate, but you know what? Our guys at DraftKings didn't put out that many games. What can we say? They hate us because we win too much. You guys must be betting too. And you know what? Thank you for tuning in to Week 6. These are great picks. We kind of went right through them. But you know what? That's because we know what we're doing here. We are professionals. JD, you lead the way out and you tell them.
All right, let's go make some money this weekend. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, bitch. Imagine if the whole thing didn't record.
Who has the best record so far right now?